You observe this event connected to the shop window. Oh, shop vent. Nice. Oh. Wheel of Fortune first aid kit. I committed a crime to get on bet or forgive, and all that I was with this lousy t-shirt, matches, blankets, sleep masks, autographed Cupid poster. Private suit rental. So the hell did they mean by that? I thought it was already given. Maybe it's a premium version of what we have. Actually, come to think of it, I don't remember seeing any signage hinting towards the dorms. Wasn't mentioned by King of Hearts either. Even prison has private cells. Where do they expect me to sleep then? The floor isn't carpeted for nothing. Oh, very funny. Out of everything, this is what we're getting you worked up about? Bones gestures to their face. All of this didn't happen on its own. Sucks that I actually care about the comfort and hygiene, doesn't it? Contestants' responsibility to stay presentable. They see it as an added challenge. More like they probably blew their bucket on having the facility look good on camera and skipped on giving us the basics. For free, at least. Or they didn't expect us to live long enough to worry about getting greasy hair. Regardless, it's beneficial to our plan to have guaranteed privacy. Yet another reason to get those chips fast. Alright. So you're gonna prove yourself useful and break these open. What's with you and breaking things? You're so right. It is a pretty shallow and predictable reading of what it means to be nonsensical. I'll work harder next time. Huh? Alright. Cashier is protected behind a thick, transparent barrier. There's a small opening at the bottom. You can see exchange chips and drop box below the window. Seems to be where you purchase items and receive items on the listed menu. Big whistles at you to get your attention. Doesn't look to be much else. Let's go. Alright. That seems to be everything. Thank God. Holy shit. Talk about a slog. God, I miss Benny. I should have asked production for comfier shoes. By the time I win, I might have blisters. It's definitely a bigger set than last season. Lots of rooms for mistake. Also, here are the tasteful and decorations not to your liking. You see anything out of place in the shop? Oh, yes. Found connected to the window of the shop. Could lead to behind the barrier where the cashier is stationed. It's like this card, yeah. There's a vent on the outside of the window of the shopkeeper. It seemed to be real too. It wasn't just set for dressing. I could feel a breeze coming out of it. Surprised they aren't able to get enough air down here. Just think of all the carbon monoxide poison you were missing out on. So we must be underground, I guess. That's interesting. Given the bigger space for contestants and amenities added, I doubt there were as thorough in designing the greater infrastructure. The place is a mess, blind spots and barely thought out weak points everywhere. Don't even get me started on the guard placement. I understand that there were more fights in the past, and they want to avoid placing contestants with workers as much as possible, but it's a real show. What are you getting at? The vent in there leads behind the stage. I want you to steal the med kit from the shop and bring it back to me. Finally, something to do. I wanna go. I can make a mean distraction. Not you. You'll be with me. I have something else in mind for you, and I can't risk you getting caught. What about me? What's my job? You'll be with Bones. Because you can risk getting caught. Well, there goes my cover. What's that supposed to mean? It means what you think it means. You're way too noticeable. You're intimidating and obvious, and make things worse. You can't lie. The second somebody sees you, I'm probably gonna get roped in by proximity. You're not the one wearing clown makeup and several dangling chains. You do realize how loud you are with all that crap. First of all, it's skeleton, dumbass. And second of all, it's a hell of a lot less conspicuous than you. Gentlemen, I want to get this done before interviews start back up. Well, I'm sure it's possible. What will happen if you keep pulling one another's pigtails? Aw, just when I was getting good. I would have loved to see you scratch each other's eyes out. Fine, it's not like he's making past the first game anyway. This is the last time we'll have time to talk, if I'm lucky. Oh. Well, okay, anyway, doesn't it make more sense to go for chips? I'll fill you in later. Want things to go smoothly, I suggest you be punctual about it. There will be waiting in the bar. We will be waiting in the bar. Alright, let's go. Ah, Christ. Alright. So how was it? Huh? Roulette. By looks of the footage on stage, it seems he got you quite riled up. Me? Jesus, does it kill you if you don't end everything you say with a question? Benny, obviously. Sorry, I didn't realize you'd met him already. I just overheard his name during your story attempt at getting his attention on stage. Sorry attempt. Answer the question. He was fine. It went as well as it went for anybody. At least anybody that made it. So you push around anyone that you happen to be playing the game with, because it went great for me. Well, we clearly weren't as lucky. The only reason I was pushing around Benny was because I was maybe a little stressed given the circumstances. Now, would you and everyone else please drop it? So you really just attack when you're stressed? Maybe the crybaby would have been a better choice as our muscle if that's the case. Christ, does it kill you not to be such an annoying prick all the time? In the form of a question again. Ah! Not getting grumpy? Sounds like the big guy needs a hug. Quickly slap his hand away before you can able to wrap it around your shoulder. Don't touch me. Keep that up, and the only makeup you'll be putting on tomorrow will be to cover up your black eye. Oh wow. They weren't kidding about calling you a bull. I'm surprised you don't have a nose ring to go along with it. Maybe I can pierce it for you once we're done. I should have just gone with the cosmologist. Ouch, that's harsh even from you. Do you really have so little faith in us? A bit. I doubt we'll get very far with this when Vic doesn't even bother giving us a plan to work off of. Plan for pinching something quick? You are a criminal, aren't you? Or are you just one of those, I didn't do it, I'm innocent. Wow. Where's my due process? They've got me locked up for something I didn't do types. So did we have one or not? Thankfully they aren't actually doing any of the work. So you saw the event earlier. I grab the goods and I'll give you the signal when I've gotten the chips, and you can let me back out. Chips and the first aid kit. That's what I said. I should have expected you to go for the money. Vic won't be happy if he catches you with something, doing something like that. Are you going to tattle? Didn't say that. Don't get your panties in a twist. Something tells me he wouldn't mind. So I guess I'll be handling the cashier? That's what you're here for. Not like I blame you, by the way. For handling the cashier? For attacking Benny. Usually deserves a solid punch to the head. Okay, now I'm confused. Do you know him or not? Ladies first. They know each other. Oh my god, did they date? Hear me out, they dated? Oh my god. Your question gets cut off by Bones shoving you into the shop. Oh my god, I bet you they dated. We're the new boyfriend. Hey? What is it? I don't see the cashier. Lucky us, maybe he's on their own break. Or restocking. They could be on view on the other side. Only one way to find out. Okay. Oh, crowbar! Should one of us make sure the coast is clear before the other one follows? Sorry, but I prefer working alone. Even having you around to open the vent is throwing me off my rhythm. Then what do you want me to do? Surely you don't need me to hold your hand through every step. Guard the entrance. What else? I'm not sure Quit your whining. I'll be quick. One slips into the vent. You don't hear anything as he moves out of view. Asshole. Suddenly feel the back of your throat choke as you hear chatter coming from the entrance. Before it comes to a jarring halt upon seeing you. Do you think he's here to spy on us? I think he's staring at the plant. I don't blame him, it's a solid plant. Maybe we're not as important as you think we are. But he's supposed to be, well, he's still loitering. Who knows what he's planning on doing with us? You think the bull will show up in our nightmares tonight? It's perfectly okay to be scared, Vega. It's something natural and nothing to be ashamed of. I'm not scared of him. Then didn't need to piss your pants over to seeing it. I did not piss my pants. The front, keep staring at the wall. You're one over there. Are you pretending we're not here? Looks like he's busy avoiding us. Maybe he's shy. Creative gardener. Maybe we're the scary ones. Really puts everything in perspective. Or he wasn't expecting to be spotted. I told you he was suspicious. Staying alone around the shop with all the places around without actually looking at any of these items. Shopkeeper's nowhere to be found. Guess being inconspicuous isn't gonna work. Just look, he's obviously planning some dastardly heist to take away the precious resources and send them off as a collateral. What are you up to, Bull? Lay it off. You've just accused like 4 people of that now. And we've yet to see any evidence on the contrary. He's literally just standing there. Besides, I would ask you the same question. You could? Yeah, like why are you so stuck on investigating the other contestants? Are you looking for a weak point or something? Why does your costume look so dorky? What dark plan are you cooking in under all of that unnecessary pocket? Perhaps you're secretly the mastermind pulling all the strings here. Oh, what a twist. See? I make pretty good paranoid comologist, don't I? Maybe we should switch roles. Which role would I be? I think a pretty killer, brutal bull, but I'd have to double check with the other guy. Gates, how green's your thumb? Cobbin, Poppy, stop getting distracted. And my suit does not look dorky. Regardless, I've just realized that it kind of looks like a priest, like one of those like things that priests wear. Regardless, we're here to simply investigate the area. We needn't bother you unless you bother us. Or become someone worth investigating. Whoa, double twist. The bull's the mastermind. We're simply retracing our steps. We want to get a better layout of the area. As long as you stay out of our way, we'll leave you without any disturbance. Fine by me. I've got no problem with it. Lean against the wall and patiently wait while they dig around the area, checking the corners past the blocked off items. Likely for potential cameras. I've got the goods. You've got a problem. There's company here. So, get them to leave. It's not that easy. Really bad at talking to people. My role is brutal bull. I'm not exactly known by friends for my subtlety. You have friends? Shut up. Who are you talking to? Follow my lead. Just divert the attention somewhere else. Lay on the charm. Lay on the charm. Brute force it. Lay on the charm. The plant. The plant? The plant? Yeah. I understand. Don't tell the other 2, but that's my secret too. What? This is good plant care. You talk to them. I talk to my garden all the time, and it really makes the difference. Maybe we should talk about switching roles sometime. You make a great seedsman. Corbin nods in your direction, leads you to your plant talking. Can't possibly be what that's called. It can't have possibly worked. What was that? Nothing. I know you know denying it won't make you look any more suspicious, right? Intimidate them, convince them. They seem scared. What the hell is it for you? Do I have to repeat myself? I said I'd stay out of your way, and you stay out of mine. What? You are hiding something, aren't you? You gonna do something about it? Anything else to be checked out here? No, we're done here. Back to the bar then? Shh. Not in front of the bull. What's the harm in him knowing we're getting some drinks? Alright, yes, drinks. Let's go then. Want to keep bartender waiting. Solid exit, good delivery. Solana got. We'll see you. Oh Christ, thank you. Are you okay in there? You didn't get stuck, right? Bones? Bones? You can open the vent back up now. God, don't scare me like that. But it's on theme. Is getting a skeleton poking out from the dark really that spooky to you? Shut up, boy. Shut up, boy. Were you spotted? If I was, I wouldn't be that good at my job now, would I? Besides, you aren't in a position to start criticizing others for being suspicious. What the hell was that D minus performance? Was the shopkeeper there? Sure, but they weren't much of a problem. Stop messing around. What do you mean by that? That they weren't a problem. That they don't need to worry much. They didn't see me. The cash register is next to where the cashier sits. Kind of hard to get into that corner if the person's sitting right there. Don't worry, I didn't do anything to it. It seems more your style than mine. Seems like avoiding work. Their uniform was missing. For all I know, it was a janitor that got lost during the break. They were just passed out in the corner. Passed out. You think someone else broke in? I couldn't tell if they were just asleep or if they were knocked out. I didn't exactly want to stop and ask them. Right, well, thanks for telling me anyways. What's got you so antsy? Don't tell me you're such a goody two-shoes that you never stolen anything before. I just don't want to get caught, is all. Sneaking around is one thing, but taking from their shop is another. Well, then all we have to do is not get caught. And considering it's me you're working with, I'm the last person you'd have to worry about messing up. Worry about yourself, yeah? Sure. Oh my god, there's so much reading going on. Oh yeah, meet them in the bar, meet them in the bar, meet them in the bar. Holy my voice is like dying. Like my back of my throat hurts from reading. Woo! Took you both long enough. What did you do? What'd you find? Pulled out the first aid kit. Elsie immediately snatches out your hand and starts gnawing on it. That's really, I like that. And how many chips? Fortunately, there wasn't much in the register. I don't think many people have bought anything yet. Bones drops a few stray chips into Vic's hands. Are you going to give that to him? I expect you of all people at least want a cut. This is the guy who spent all of his time standing around. Oh crap! Oh. If we're gonna risk getting caught, stealing it wouldn't be just for thieves. Fitz takes the first aid kit from Elise. I think it's Elise's hands and holds it under his arm. Now we wait. 4? What? You suddenly hear someone yelling from afar. That. Step into the shop and see a kid that was partnered with Sandbag and arguing with the shop attendant. What do you mean it's sold out? We weren't out that long. Long enough to forget your other customers, apparently. Wait, hey, wait, that's supposed to be ours. Nuh-uh. It's last come, last service, don't you know? It means the opposite. They don't seem to be injured. What reason would they have to purchase an item? Maybe they got it for a shark bag before we did. Well, I guess that's kind of right. Where are you scallywags playing it? Scallywags. As the equestrian already guessed, no, we do not have much use for this item. But since we have it in our possession already, I'd be open to negotiate a way where we both get out of it what we want. Chips? Does he talk through the fan? It's kind of cool. I like this guy. He kind of has like Fundy vibes. Like, oh god, that's gonna expose me. But he like kind of gives Fundy vibes. What else? 20, I assume? Well, not so fast, horse girl. You haven't included the labor fee and transfer fee, and don't even get me started on the shipping. We'd be open to resell, but the first aid kit is starting at 36. But that can't be right. Isn't that more than what it is in the shop? Almost double, actually. But we barely got enough for that. It would leave us with almost nothing. You sure? Could have sworn you just saw you coming out of the gambling hall. Defend them, intimidate them. I don't know what defend them really means, so I think it's harder than it has to be. Hand over the chips, kid. Back off. We're not fighting you. I wasn't asking. Don't tell me you're initiating you'd hurt a child. Even I know you wouldn't go that low. Well, he knew what he signed up for coming here. And the rules didn't say anything against it. What? How dare you? You hurt is nothing more than a posse of vile, no good, wretched. Kid steps forward before she can reach you, tugging them back as he pulls something from his pocket. Wait, what if we offered something you got something else too? It can't be just chips you want. Sorry, kid, that's just kind of what we want. About this, it's a real antique, trust me. It's handmade and has 1,000 stories with it. Honest. Sailor, do you think we'd be really interested in an old beat-up hand-me-down? We're extorting you, not running a charity. Does it still work? Vic, are you being serious? Ah, it works perfectly. I suppose it'll do. No, word of advice, you really need to work on your negotiating skills. We'll take the compass if that's what you want for the kit. While still leaving us with 1 chip each, correct? While still leaving you with 1 chip each. But keep in mind, we're the ones doing you a favor here, yes? Just give us what we paid for and be off. We've had enough. Pleasure doing business with you. Vic looks over the compass as he turns on his heels and out of the ship. God, I miss Benny. I just keep saying it because I keep saying it because a part of me's like, maybe he'll come back. The other two follow in his shadow. Yeah, it's a kid. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Sarah looks at you like to respond, but she keeps between. Whoa, wait, she steps. Oh wait, no, she steps between you and cuts him off. Your actions speak louder than your words, fool. I'd assume you just stay with your herd. Wouldn't want you to be left behind. You don't disagree. Your competition is caucus race or something. Keep it up. You got distracted. What's keeping you three anyways? Turning up everything we made. At least cough it up. We're still behind. Ugh, fine. At least drops a handful of chips into Vic's hands. Split from the first aid kit is only 30. Would have been higher if you didn't trade for the garbage. Plus the spare change in the shop is 4. Plus at least his winnings brings our total to 66 chips. Both sides each started with 5, as I assumed did Gates. So this would be enough to bring everyone to 20. Vic distributes the 60 chips in winnings back to the group. You gained 15 chips! You said you only needed 60. Give me back my 6 extra. Vic rolls his eyes and distributes the 6 extra chips back to Ellis. Wait, 66 minus 34. Doesn't that mean Elise started with 32 chips? What, is it that nonsensical? Guess draining your roulette's partner's assets doesn't make things easier. But we started with so much, what was the point of sharing it with us? They ended up with the same amount they started with regardless. Think of it as a profit sharing bonus. And don't get used to it. At least lends their chips, we split the profits, and they score on the assets. We're able to get through the VIP room. The chips have all of us entry inside, all 4 of us getting access. There's better odds of finding something good before anyone else is able to get in there. Speaking of which, we're riding tighter on schedule than I thought we would. Bones, how fast would you be able to unlock that door without the bolts you saw and keep the door? Fast, just lead the way. Seems to be the station where you play Baccarat for chips. Seems to be a discreet vintage version of loud and cheap slot machines downstairs. Unlike the gambling hall slots, it has a higher cost of entry, but no betting limit. I'm assuming that's it. Let's go. It's locked shut. Blah! Didn't have a doorknob I can peek into. Where does this crummy door lead anyway? This would be back entrance to the hostess dressing room we've been looking for. What if the room's still occupied? All contestants, please proceed backstage. Interviews will begin momentarily. Once your name is called, you will be asked to go on stage. Well, there you have it. Nothing to worry about anymore. No time to lose. If he's any good at his job, we'll be gone by now. Moan takes out his lockpick. That's your lucky charm? No, I smuggled it in and shoved it up my ass. Of course it's my lucky charm. See, I told you his is going to be something lame and useful. All yours. Holy. All leather ottoman. A leather ottoman. Underneath it, you find 20 chips stashed away. Sure. Ooh, what'd you find? You got something, boy? What do you smell over there? Stop. Are there any steel crumbs you wanted to share with the class? I found 20 chips. Figured we could split it. I doubt the host will be happy with us leaving his stash. Do you not want it? Nah, that's part of the appeal. Hand it over. More important that we have it more than him anyway. It's not his life on the line. Good find. You gained 5 chips. Alright, bed. Seems similar to the one in your cell. Phone. I didn't realize there was access to the outside world this far down. It may be just for staff calls. I doubt it reaches anywhere outside. Why, was someone you wanted to call? Yeah, Benny. Bye! Desk covered with mail criticizing the show. Trash filled with fan mail in support of the show. Interesting. I keep saying good luck, and I keep thinking it says good luck, babe. Hey, I was right. The automatic lock I was talking about lines up back here, and with the click it disarms itself, making the door totally accessible. So we can use this door now? Was that really all for one little shortcut? Shortcut with access to the host room. As long as he doesn't catch us, I'd say it's a fair trade. An extra bonus for the trouble. Vic drops 5 chips into everyone's hands. Oh, 5 whole chips, what a savior. There will be more if you make it past the next game. Now, it may seem like nothing, but there's a much bigger payout I had in mind. Why don't you invest? Another job? Possible heist. Well, good luck with interviews. Don't be yourselves. Oh boy. Where the hell did Benny go, bruh? Where is he? Oh wait, he's on. You can see the interview stage playing live from here. Looks like Benny's out there with Cupid. So I got a question for you. I think that's supposed to be my job. And how much are you paying at it to keep it? Don't they usually hire someone who's actually charming as a host for shows like this? I mean, you're already ballsing from how much tacky pink dye you must be smearing on your scalp. Or is it being eye candy, our job? Not to mention how fake those losers across the stage are. If this is what makes them cheer, then booing me is a compliment. Continues with Benny antagonizing both Cupid and the crowd. Our delicious king. Is that a live audience I'm seeing? They weren't there before. It's protocol. They usually test how contestants behave on actual stage first, after the preliminary games. Once things are deemed safe for a live audience, they're then let in. Thanks to Underdog's stunt, it's been delayed quite a bit. But we also proved how effective the security measures are with the cuffs. Not to mention the entertainment value. Now we get the full experience. So, what's the plan if any of them sells us out on stage? That's what we want. We do? They don't know we got the kit first, and what we did doesn't go against any of our roles. We should be clear of any punishments. Their words will just cement us as the season's antagonists. Antagonists? Yes, which is good. Gives us strong characterization and distinctness from the rest of the cast. Audiences being able to remember us better this early on isn't ideal. That's not... What if I don't want to be seen that way? Don't take it too personally, pal. For the role of yours, it would have been impossible for you to do anything else. That's sad. Really. Apologize. I apologize, bro. Please. I know I screwed up, but I promise I didn't realize doing that. What they asked was going to hurt other contestants. Should have known it would have been too good to be true and noticed the red flags. Shouldn't have done it. I'm sorry you got hurt because of it. I'll be relieved when your actions start matching your words. As of now, I'll trust your role that they gave you, the role you seem to be auditioning for. But I look forward to seeing any meaningful changes for yourself, Gates. Prepare yourself for interviews. I trust you will be true to your character on stage. I'll try to be. I guess that's as good as the first episode. Ha! You're a real laugh, you know that, Dodo? Albatross, actually. Same thing. I kind of ship those two. I mean, I don't know how old, I'm assuming I feel like they both seem young in the sense that they're kind of near the same age. If they're not near the same age, then I don't, but I like the duo. As soon as they notice you approaching, they pull down their cat mask to cover their face, as if to block you from talking to them. Are we able to... Oh, we are. Jeez, it's only been a few minutes since we talked. Abandoned me already? Want my autograph? Get with a kiss mark? Ugh, never mind. Golly, dude. Mr. Gates! What do you think about my new style? Can you tell the difference? Cesspool takes a step back and twirls around gracefully. The hem of her dress is floating momentarily before settling around her ankles. Hair outfit. Oh god. Your makeup? Like what you did with your face? You mean my makeup? That's the word. Why, thank you. I kept everything about me exactly the same as last time we met. I'm glad you noticed. Oh! Crack me up, Mr. Gates. Oh, I apologize. I meant going around disrupting others' contestants for your own financial gain. It's already spread around, huh? Told her about it. Including all the gritty details. How appalling. You don't sound too appalled by it. Well, things did work out in the end, didn't it? The poor gentleman got his medicine and is feeling right as rain. Besides, a bit of tension between contestants never harmed anyone. It literally gave Sandbag a burn. He made him live up to his role of being the underdog. And the audience adores rooting for strong portrayals like him. Portrayal. This isn't something to feel guilty over. He helped him out more immensely than you could imagine. If you say so. See, she gets it. Didn't you say you know her type and told me not to trust her? Oh, did they now? Hey, I thought you weren't the type to tattle. Didn't say that. I didn't know. I knew this game was long, but oh my god. Well. Oh wait, I never talked to this guy. Hey you. Me? You, the scumbag that pushed Sailor around? Oh, I forgot about that. You are, aren't you? You think you're tough for threatening a kid? That's it? It wasn't anything like that. Nah. I'm sorry if I scared him. You lay a finger on him and Sagbad suddenly stops himself, eyeing security station near the exit to the lobby. He grits his teeth and then grabs his wrist before glaring back at you with a voice that's noticeably lower in volume. Your next on-stage appearance will be in a bloody bag. You got that? Loud and clear. Brutal Bull, please make your way to the stage. Let's get this over with. You peek past the gate and see the curtain separating the doorway from the main stage, filling the corridor with a blinding light. Soon followed by guards dragging Benny off the stage and muffled distant booing. Hey. Warmed the crowd up for you. So I heard. Benny gets interrupted by the guard harshly nudging him from the back, stumbling forward. Keep moving. Benny visibly rolls his eyes. Well, don't break a leg. Don't? So you can haul ass out of there when they start throwing bricks. Duh. I'll do my best. I think Benny's still my favorite. Brutal, please make your way to the stage. Refusal to comply will result in punishment. I got it. I'm coming. As you get closer to the stage, you hear loud yelling. Oh. From here you can't tell if they're booing or cheering. Oh boy. No! No! Oh. Yeah, that was Jackpot. Like I said, it'll be coming out with a part 2. No idea when or if it'll even be in this month, but we will be sure to finish this because honestly, so far it is very good. So sudden, I wasn't ready for it, but have a good evening, day / night, and I will see you next time.